Part 2 of Italian Perfume Vacation. I arrived in Florence on a Sunday evening and was delighted to find that my hotel room had incredible views and a terrace with patio. My travel agent knows me very well, and she made sure that my hotel was right across the street from the original location of Santa Maria Novella. Santa Maria Novella is one of the oldest pharmacies in Europe. They sell skin and body care, liqueurs, and of course, perfumes. Most notably, Acqua della Regina, Catherine de' Medici's perfume. The location has a museum, but it's really just old bottles and pharmacy tools, as well as royal warrants through the centuries. There's not like a tour or a booklet or anything you can do. It also overlooks a cloisters. And near the Basilica of Santa Maria Novella, there was an artisan fair, and I bought an incredible vinegar for my husband who loves to cook. What first evening in Florence would be complete without visiting a wine window? I had my first of many Hugo Spritzes. For my first full day, I followed the advice of my friend Filigree and Shadow and went to the rooftop of a department store to get a view of all of Florence. I had a champagne and some snacks before starting my day in earnest at the Gucci Museum. If you're a fashion nerd, you definitely need to check it out. They had the soundtrack from House of Gucci playing, and it was a vibe. I loved the perfumes they had, but I was disappointed that was all. Next, I had truffle pasta and a limoncello before heading up the Medici Museum. Florence is Florence because of the patronage of the Medicis, and Catherine de' Medici basically brought perfume to France when she became queen. This was supposed to be the only sunny day I was there, so I hit up Piazzale's and Michelangelo for the sunset. Day 2, I hit up Cafe Vivoli for the famous affogato, even though I'm lactose intolerant. Sublime. It started pouring, but Seattle's in the house, and the jasmine, which was everywhere, smelled divine. I'm part of the International Perfume Bottles Association and was connected with Luciano, who let me come to his house to view his collection of 20,000 rare perfume bottles. I spoke Italian for an hour, and it was extremely special. That afternoon, I went to the Uffizi Gallery where I saw paintings from Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, but I came for her, Artemisia Gentileschi. For my last full day in Florence, I decided to hit all of the perfume stores. I started with Aquaflora, which was probably my favorite store that I visited in all of Italy. It was so pretty, and I bought 2 perfumes. Their special edition 1919 perfume smells like a Negroni, and only 300 bottles were made, so of course I had to get it. I also bought La Habana, a Cuban-inspired perfume. Then I crossed the Ponte Vecchio to go to Florence's Fragrance Road. Starting with Alessandro Serpico, a gorgeous store, I bought their Gladiator perfume. Next, I went up the road to Soleno Celoni, but I didn't realize that I had walked into their lab, and I scared this poor woman eating lunch. If you go up one more block, you find the actual shop, and you can make your own perfume, but probably my favorite thing was that they were selling pomanders, which if you're into historical perfumery, you know what a pomander is. I had to get one. I ended with Lorenzo Villoresi perfumes and visited his museum, which features raw materials. No video allowed, though. For my last night, I hit up Gusta Pizza and had to get another wine window Hugo Spritz. For my last morning in Florence, I checked out the Odeon bookstore and theater. If you're a book or film nerd, you have to go. They were playing a documentary narrated by Martin Scorsese, and I got historical fictions about Botticelli and the Medicis. My last stop was Acqua di Firenze, a shop that specializes in historical perfumes, kind of like me. What I love about Florence and Italy in general is that every street has a small perfumery. It was heaven. I bought a Catherine de' Medici perfume and one inspired by Machiavelli's The Prince. I caught the train to Venice next. It was about 2 hours. And part 3, Perfume Tour of Venice, is coming soon. Stay tuned.